Good morning. My name is Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. How cool is that? Now, the comfort zone. Something about the comfort zone. I forgot the question. What happens if you don't expand the comfort zone? That's it. So, what happens if you do not expand the comfort zone? You will be left behind. Simple as that. Opportunity is going to come by in your face every day, every hour even. Something else will come in front of your face, and it will go off into the horizon without you capturing or seizing it. And it's going to go off onto the horizon, and it's going to wave back at you and say nothing. Might say nothing, or might say anything really. It might say goodbye, or see you soon, or whatever, or you idiot, or anything. And this is where regret comes from, because it's like, oh, I saw that ages ago, but I didn't do anything. I had Uber before Uber was even Uber, for example. I had Amazon in my head before Amazon was even Amazon. Well, why don't you do something about it? A mix of resourcefulness and tenacity. So if you don't expand your comfort zone, you're going to miss out on life. You're going to miss out on a lot of things, and you're going to have a lot of regret. I'm talking very objectively, because this is objectively true. You're going to be on a deathbed, and you're going to say to yourself, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why? And whose fault is that really? There are things I'm going to regret on my deathbed. Whether it's going to be things like, I wish I'd done this, or I wish I hadn't done that. Who can I blame, really? So you've got to expand your comfort zone so as to not live a life of boring or mediocrity or regret. When you want to change your life, when you want remarkable results, you've got to do remarkable things. When you want extraordinary results, you've got to do extraordinary things. That's the principle behind it. When you want a difference in your life, you've got to become different. You've got to be different. When you want new things in your life, you've got to be new. You can't. Einstein said it perfectly when he said that you can't solve a problem with the same mindset that created it. So people talk about being in the rat race, working 9 to 5, or 8 till 6, or whatever. Now I don't know, 10 till 7, or things like that. And it's like you've been doing it for years and years and years, and you never got ahead. Well, the difference is you're playing the game of life, but you're playing by the wrong rules. So this is why the rich get richer as well. As a side note here, they get rich because they understand. They have the same game 24 hours in a day. They get hungry, they feel thirsty and sadness and different emotions. But the difference is they're playing by different rules. They're playing by different. They're playing on a higher plane like here, but also in the realms or in the places where you don't dare to act or you don't dare to go. The key word there is dare. Because nothing's stopping you in life. I've come to realise also that the secret to success is engage in more voluntary transactions in free market. Free market means there's no one out there stopping you from, not resisting or preventing you from doing things. And voluntary means that's what business is. It's all voluntary. You watch this video voluntarily. Coca-Cola does not come to your door saying, buy our stuff or we're going to kidnap you and throw you in prison. And engage in more voluntary transactions. Engage means do more things as an excuse for someone to pay you. Solve more problems. Do more stuff for more people, and they'll give you more money. And all that's really stopping you from changing your life is this. In here, your tenaciousness, your tenacity. There's also the case of knowledge as well, but knowledge is another video, another topic. But it's in here what's stopping you. And if you don't expand your comfort zone, you're missing out. You're going to miss out. That's not subjective, that's objective. You're going to miss out. If you don't people say they want a safe life. Fine. You can go in the corner, we'll put a blanket over your head, we'll give you 3 meals a day. You will not hear the news, not do anything, no excitement, no news, no nothing. In the corner all day, in darkness or in light, whatever, your choice. And you will live a long time. And then some people will say, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, that sounds cool, but the question is, what kind of life will that be? you're going to be on your deathbed saying, as you hear stories of other people done things, or travelled the world, or done things, or written, or created, or have achieved things, and you're going to be like, why didn't I do it? Why? Well then, whose fault is it you didn't do stuff? Same with me. It's going to be my fault that I didn't do stuff when I'm on my deathbed. You know, why didn't I do this? Or why did I do that? You know, why did I spend a week doing this, for example? Or why didn't I just do this? Or things like that. You know, why didn't I focus on that, for example? And that's your life. You know, and that's your comfort zone. So unless you expand it, you're going to get left behind. You will be left behind, and the world will just move on, and they will be behind the scenes, or left behind. Remember, to get extraordinary results, you have to do extraordinary things. And in order to do extraordinary things, you have to have like extraordinary mindset. And the mindset is the number one thing stopping you from being successful. This morning I woke up and I realised that I got to record 8 more videos today to get ahead. So I've got a nice big bulk. This is my 4th video, so I'm halfway through. And 10 o'clock, that's good. I got a podcast to record in about an hour. See, all these things, anyone can do this stuff. Anyone can get in front of a camera and talk. Anyone can do a podcast for an hour or so and talk and interview someone. Easy stuff. I'm the host of the podcast as well, so it's my podcast. Anyone can do that, but what's really stopping you is the knowledge and the tenacity. And arguably also it's a third factor called resourcefulness. Like, where do you get the microphone from? And here's a microphone and here's a camera, but if you combine them together and get the right software, then you can create more content and create more, you know, networking and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, but anyone can do these things. Anyone can jump in front of the camera especially once you're comfortable enough to do it. But again, I'm doing this thing which no one else is doing, so therefore I'm doing an extraordinary thing, and I'm going to get extraordinary results. Oh, interesting. See the thought trail there now. By doing like contrarian. By doing the things that other people aren't doing, you're going to get noticed, and you're going to get rewarded for that. You know, monetarily, reputation-wise, respect-wise, anything else like that. But if you're doing ordinary things, because you've got an ordinary mindset, you're going to get ordinary results. So you have to expand your comfort zone if you want to stretch yourself, go beyond life, take your life to the next level. And if you don't dare to do that, the key word there is dare. If you don't dare to do that, you're going to get left behind. And over the course of 10 years, you're going to grow, but not by much. In 10 years, you're going to go from here to here. But I can probably make that distance in a year, or 6 months, or a month even. Depends what depends what kind of distance that is. But with the right comfort zone, you have the tenacity to do more and become more. And unless you do more and become more, you're going to be here for a long time in your life. And again, nothing wrong with that, like in the corner over there, nothing wrong with that either. But then you're going to ask yourself, is that the kind of life I want? You need to do a thing. I think this little mental exercise called a regret minimization framework. Regret minimization framework. Where you take your life as you want today and project yourself into the future, 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now. And you then say to yourself, in the grand scheme of things, what do I regret doing? What do I regret not doing in life? I regret this. I will regret that. Or I'm thinking fourth dimensionally. That's how I describe it. I can predict at age 35, I will regret doing this. Or age 45, I will regret doing that. If I continue along this course, this current trend, this current trajectory. I can predict by age 30, this is what my main regrets will be, the things I've done so far. So it's like I'm projecting myself into the future and looking back at where I am today and thinking, Adrian, oh, do this, don't do that. Oh, okay. Change your strategy, change your technique. Very important. So that's why you want to expand your comfort zone. To get ahead, change your life, and to reduce the regrets in your life. So my question of the day to you is simply, how are you expanding your comfort zone? How are you expanding it? I'm expanding it through books, reading and research, and making small mistakes, and being humble when I learn I've done something wrong, or someone tells me I've done something wrong. So that's how I'm expanding my comfort zone. How are you going about expanding your comfort zone? Comment below, very curious. Remember also that this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest upload. How cool is that?